thank you so much to EA for providing me with an early access code for the new Business and Hobbies expansion pack. Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building a library and we are building in the new world, NORDHAVEN again, obviously, because we are still building with the Sims 4 Business and Hobbies pack. So this whole build is only Business and Hobbies and base game. This is an early access version of the game, so some things might change and it's not final software. And yeah, so we are building a library and I very rarely do community lots. Usually I always build apartments and, or not only apartments, but like micro homes and houses and residential homes. Building a library is absolutely out of my comfort zone, but I love how it turned out. I love the style that I went with and everything just looks nice. I like how it turned out. And the whole lot really matches the whole surrounding area. That was my main goal, basically, to make it fit in the whole neighborhood. So, also, just wanted to mention, I woke up with a very sore throat today, so if my voice sounds weird during this voiceover, just so you know, it's because I woke up and felt like shit. So, well, I hope it's gonna be better in the next following days because I still have a lot of voiceovers that I want to do, but we will see. So anyways, this is a library, as I already mentioned, and I was so unsure on what to do with this lot because at first I wanted to build like a very huge manor, like a residential where like some very rich Sims live. But then I thought, okay, well, building a library also makes sense in this world because it's all about business and hobbies and like also you get this mentoring skill. No, it's not a skill, wait. You get this mentor, like the teaching board and everything, and your Sims are able to teach other Sims stuff. So a library is also useful, I feel like, because they can learn stuff here, obviously. And yeah, so we are working on the exterior here and it's coming along. Basically, the left and the right side is just mirrored and I'm just gonna copy all the rooms to the other side. I took the easy road there, you can see. I don't know, copying rooms was something which was so useful in this whole build because also in the front yard, as you can maybe see now, nope, we're working on another house first. There's a little building to the side here. And after that, we are gonna work on the front yard where I just placed down a bunch of hedges and created some round shapes and everything. And without the room tool, this would have taken me ages. But luckily, like this, I was able to copy all the hedges because I didn't have the tool mod, sadly. I would have done that with the tool mod, just super easy. But, well, it's an early access version, so I don't have the tool mod. But, well, I feel like I'm complaining about that in every single video, but that's absolutely fine for me. I mean, I'm so grateful to be able to have early access to this pack. And I was having such a big blast, you know, it was amazing. I also had early access to the Lovestruck expansion pack and also the Life and Death expansion pack. Oh my god, pronunciation is going great again. But I gotta admit, it was absolutely not my style. Both worlds, I struggled so much with building anything. It just wouldn't fit and I was just like overwhelmed with and it just didn't work out. And for this pack here, I'm just like absolutely obsessed. I love the world, I love the items, and it's just so much more my style than what we had in the past. So I was so happy to see that I was able to get early access on this pack and show you all the amazing builds that I did with this pack. Yeah, you will be able to download all of my builds on Thursday when the pack comes out. If you want to pre-order the pack and if you want to buy the pack or pre-order the pack or anything, feel free to use my creator code sunnysimsieYT. That would mean the world to me. I would appreciate it so much. I do get a little 5% commission fee if you use my code, but you obviously don't have to, just mentioning it here. So yeah, we are working on the whole front yard situation now. So as you can see, I just copied, like I placed down this base game rug and sized it up just so that I could have like this smooth corner, like the yeah, that I could have it like circled, you know. I used it as a guideline and just aligned all the different hedges onto it. And here I skipped a bunch because it was just very repetitive, but I absolutely love like coloring this in. It looks so satisfying. Do you see how like it's so smooth and everything? So yeah, I'm using this terrain paint that we got with one of the recent updates, and it matches the floor tiles, which is amazing. So like this, I could create this little edge in the front. There is a tiny, it looks like where you get from the stairs, you know, there's a little gap. That bothered me a lot, but I wasn't able to fix it because honestly, using the terrain paint here on this build and the terrain tool, it was horrible. Let me tell you, especially because I didn't have the tool mod. As you like, I very much dislike how the edges look like when you use terrain tools. So therefore I wanted to cover them up, and that is quite difficult if you don't have the tool mod because you need to do the basement trick. So I showed it here once, and I'm gonna I didn't show that I'm not gonna show it in the video here with every single corner that I'm decorating because that's gonna take ages and you probably don't want to see that. But basically you draw a room like in the basement, and then you can level up all the items, and like this they will be on the surface and not like jump up and down next to the cliffs. And then you just need to delete the room downstairs, and then you will be able to decorate all of those places that you usually would not be able to decorate. I don't know, I hope that explanation was kind of okay-ish. I'm not the best when it comes to explaining, but that's how I basically created the whole build here. It took me ages. I think the whole build took me like 8.5 hours to build, and probably like 2 hours of that was just landscaping because it took such a long time. But I'm so happy how everything turned out, and I love it. So yeah, here in the back we do have a little playground area. Of course, we got a new swing set with the new pack again. We are getting a bunch of swing sets lately, which all look pretty similar, but it's okay. I wanted to use it, and we don't have a base game one, which is a shame. Like, why don't we have a base game swing set? I wish we would have something like this because, well... Anyways, to the left here, I decided to add a little pond. And I was debating whether I should place like a parking lot here or just something else. And I was like, nope, it's a lake. A lake is just like beautiful, and I just love how the whole lot turned out. Honestly, I'm so obsessed with it. I can't wait like for you to see it, and I was so excited to share that with you actually. So I hope you liked it as well. Yeah, we are decorating the interior now. So we are starting off with a little computer room. There are a bunch of different activities in this whole library. So yeah, we are decorating this computer room here now. And next to it, there is also a little staff room. I just placed down a little kitchen and everything. I thought it might be useful for gameplay if your Sims are like super hungry. There's also a barbecue in the back. If you didn't see that, there's a barbecue, so your Sims can also hang out there. So just a lot of activities, and I hope your Sims are gonna be happy here. So we are just placing a bunch of those bookcases that also came with the new pack, that came in amazing swatches and everything, and they all look different to each other, and I'm obsessed with that. I love that. Can we please have more like bookcases like this? Yeah, here we are just using all the bookcases again, obviously. And this is more like a reading area, like a reading and learning area. So we are still on the basement floor in the big building, and I'm just placing those adorable curtains everywhere. I love them. They look amazing. I'm so glad we got them. And like the separated curtains are something I absolutely adore. And I'm so happy that we are finally getting more of these. And I still remember when the Desert Looks kit came out, I think it is. That was the first time we got like those separated curtains. Except the base game ones, because we do have base game ones as well, but I was obsessed with them, and I'm still obsessed with them. Also this rug, look at this rug, it is so cool. And the sofa there in the back, the green one, it also comes in so many amazing different swatches, and I love all the new items. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm obsessed with these items. So yeah. Now we are getting to my most favorite room in the whole building. It's a kids area, so it's quite big, and I just thought it's like a little area where your parents can like drop off their kids, or like whoever takes care of the kids. They can just drop them off here and go read somewhere, and they are just gonna have a blast here. I mean, depends on the age of the kid. Obviously, you're not gonna drop an infant here and just leave them. At least I hope so. Well, it's The Sims. It doesn't matter, but still, yeah, it's a little. It's just a very fun area, and it's so colorful and everything, and I'm so happy how it turned out. I love the rug that I used here, the carpet. It's called carpet. I'm never able to use it because it's just so specific, and basically, like, kids' rooms are the only places where I use it, and I just like how I love how it turned out. And this chair and the little raccoon plushie there, it's amazing. I was able to use the dollhouse, which is also an item that I usually don't use because it's humongous, it's so huge. Why are the dollhouses so big in The Sims? Like, I also had a dollhouse when I was younger. Actually, my dad built it for me, which was quite cool. But it's not that big, you know. It's a normal doll. It's a normal sized dollhouse. I don't feel like the dollhouses usually are that big, you know. So yeah, there's also like one of those chemical stations. How do you call them? I don't know, where your Sims can like brew some drinks and some potions and everything. There are some drawing tables for your kids to create art, a little sitting area for your parents, maybe if they want to watch out for the kids and just relax a little bit. And here we are coming to the kids' bathroom, and I love how it turned out. It's so cool and it's so fun. I use so many different colors, and I just thought it would be quite nice to have a little area where you can like take care of the kids in a bathroom. So there's a little potty for your toddlers to use, and honestly, I really wanted to use a changing table. But then I realized, hey, we didn't get them with the base game. I was 100% sure that we got them in a base game update, but they came with growing together. So we do not have changing tables in the base game, and I was honestly shocked about it because I was like, wait, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you give us changing tables in the base game? That makes no sense, you know? I was just so confused. Maybe I was blind and I just didn't see it because I was convinced they came with the base game. I was just so confused and frustrated. And also, do you see that wallpaper there? I think they're supposed to be pigeons, and I adore it. It's amazing. It's one of the coolest wallpaper designs that we got. So I just had to use it. We are at the upstairs area now, so there's a little gaming area in front of the door here, and this is a music room. I really like how this room turned out as well. I feel like I'm saying this with every single room, but I don't know. I took so much time to decorate the interior, like every single bit, at least like the big rooms and everything. The hallways, I'm gonna admit, the hallways are super repetitive. I just placed a chair in the corner and a plant there and here, and that's it. Because hallways are not my strength. I was just like, I don't know, what am I supposed to place here? Except for bookcases, which weren't really possible because there were windows everywhere, and that is an issue I didn't thought about earlier. So I don't know, building a library can be quite challenging because I want to have windows on the exterior, obviously, but I'm absolutely not gonna place a bookcase in front of a window because that makes no sense. And in real life, you would not place a bookcase in front of your window like that. It blocks out all the view and all the light, you know what I mean? So here in the music room, I placed down the stand-up piano, which looks amazing. We got it with the new pack. And also I placed down this whiteboard and a little study area thing. Here I'm gonna place some guitars. We also got a new guitar. I think the orange one there is a new actually. And I'm also placing some violins there. And there is a grand piano, one of the big ones. And I'm also gonna add some microphones. Well, no, they're already there. One of them is base game and one of them came with the new pack. adding a mirror, and I think after that we are gonna go on to the other building on the other side. Yeah, here we are. So as you remember on the front right, there's a little tiny building as well. So here I decided to place just a bunch of creative art themed items, at least on the top floor. The ground floor here is basically just sitting area and lounge and just read, relax, and maybe that's where the clubs meet up. Or you could, I was thinking about maybe you could also have a small business on this lot, but I'm not 100% sure how this works because I didn't play with the new pack. I was just building because I'm just not enjoying playing the game. So I only build, and I don't know how exactly everything works. But maybe you could also have this as a small business somehow. But probably, I don't know, you will have to test that out on your own when the pack comes out. But as a library, it's absolutely functional. I play tested everything, and yeah. Here we also, we are upstairs now, but there are placed down 2 fireplaces downstairs and just a bunch of sofas just so that your Sims can get cozy. And here we are working on a little pottery area. So I just placed on a bunch of pottery themed items basically. And I love this wall here. I think it turned out super cool. It's very, I don't know. I like it. And I thought in the bookcases they're probably full with pottery books. So your Sims can learn a lot about pottery. And here on the other side of the room, I decided to add a little drawing area where your Sims can just paint together. And I'm so happy that we got so many items with the base game actually, which are like drawing related. I would have loved to use the artist kit here. It would be 10 out of 10, but it's just base game and the new business and hobbies expansion pack, so obviously I couldn't. But I'm so happy how everything turned out here and how everything looks together. So yeah. Anyways, I think we are actually getting to the end of the video. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot and I would appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos like this and also more business and hobbies themed videos, subscribe to my channel. I still have a lot of content coming the next days and weeks, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And then I will see you all in the next video. Bye!